the Brown boys, the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys. Today, we want to get right into it today. I'm not going to sit up here and bloviate and waste your time. All right. We got to get into this one. And we're going to start with this one because, again, me and this brother got into it, but I understood. I said, listen, sometimes people don't understand each other in the beginning. I say things that other people have said before. I'm more visible than that person. Sometimes that make people mad. Who cares? I can't help who I am. I can't help who you are. But we can all help each other by shedding light on one another. And I definitely think I shed a light on this dude when he came on my panel. So it's no hard feelings on my end. But now we both seem to be saying similar things on the internet, far as, and this is George Macon, and we are saying similar things on the internet. And so it's just interesting how things come full circle. And now what I seen is Roland Martin is now saying the same things that some of the guys and some of us on this side have been saying. And so, and I don't think they're saying it because they actually believe it. I think they're saying it because now people are not falling for that shit no more. We're watching everybody go into office, whether they're Somali, whether they're Asian, Indian, whether they're Mexican. And guess what they do? They help their people. Oh my goodness. Then when it comes to black people, whether it's Obama, whether it's whoever, they tell them, after they've been saying, we running with them for the black people. We love black people. We love black people. Soon as we ask for something, it's, wait, whoa, wait a minute now. Hold up, player. Gotcha. We are the president for all people. I'm the congresswoman for all people. I'm the congressman for all people. They go to talking like that after we vote for them. We be like, yeah, they black. Yeah, they bring out goddamn all the women and they go to shaking them titties and stuff. Boy, us men just be like, ooh. And we just go for it because we stupid. Ooh. That's how I was for years. Just, yeah, it's one big party. Yeah, fuck that. But now I'm just sitting there looking like, wait a minute. Same thing every year, huh? Same thing every year. Oh, no, fuck this. I'm good. I'm going to sit back. I'm good. I'm going to be independent because I'm not no dummy. I don't like this. I know that when I was in the league, the one thing that made another team pay you more is you go out and get another team and you get that team to give you an offer sheet. And then what you do is you take that said offer sheet to this team over here because there's only two teams. All this sit out and all this other stuff. No. One of these people off this team is going to be your mother president, your councilwoman or man or whatever else. So I'm looking at it like a basketball contract. So you give me an offer sheet because I'm going to tell you what I want. You give me an offer sheet, I'm going to take it to you. This is what they offer me. Okay, now what's your offer? If it's, I love you. I love black people. And I just fight with, get the fuck. I'm just going to walk off and go. I just walk off. I don't even say nothing. And I just go on over here. And then the next time it's time for somebody to get an offer, they know how I'm coming. They know I need an offer sheet. I need an offer sheet. And I don't give a if you like me. Don't even tell me what's your offer sheet. I didn't care if the Lakers like me. I didn't care if Washington liked me. I want to know the offer sheet. What am I getting? I'm not here for free. Are you crazy? I'm not here for free. And we've been here, got this here for free mentality. And that's wild to me. All that. They be telling you, oh, this and oh, and hope and love. Why the Somalians cashing in 7-8 billion? Why the Asian Indians getting 20 billion for their restaurants and stores and shit? And then they come into our community, sell everything to us. We somehow got $1.9 trillion to spend, but we say we ain't got no money. And we can't sell ourselves no product in our own neighborhood, but everybody else get to pull themselves up by their bootstraps with our tax dollars, selling they shit to us that's getting us sick anyway. Y'all worried about racism and we can't get a store in our own community? Y'all say we got progress, and I can't go to the store and buy a t-shirt from a black person, because every time we say that, it seems to be a problem. I can't buy a soda from a black man and smile at a black man looking at me. Yeah, hey man, that's what's up. As a kid, it was great to see a black man running the store, a black woman running the store. I could see things can happen for us if I could see that. But if every store I go into is hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy. What are you doing? I'm like, God damn. I'm trying to figure out what I want. I'm high. Every store we walk in is like that in our community. But we sit here talking about we moving forward. No, we ain't. Because they put celebrities in front of you. Because they tell you about somebody famous. And then all you do is dance and follow a trend online. And you don't see the trend. You can't buy eggs from nobody black. You so far away from a revolution, and you sitting up here singing and dancing in these churches. You can't buy water. Bill Gates own all the water. A white man. You can't own a farm. Bill Gates buying up all the farmland. And what he don't got, China got. They just slowly boxing your ass in. And all you doing is watching black celebrities and black love. They just boxing your ass in closer until segregation gonna be here. And then you ain't done prepared nothing. You don't know how to build nothing, buy nothing, sell nothing. Well, you damn sure know how to buy something, so I take that back. But let's get into this video, because this is alarming how Roland Martin and all these people, and I'm going to get to the clip because he has a little monologue at first, but it's crazy how Roland Martin and all of these people now are saying the same thing as Tariq Nasheed, myself, George Macon, a lot of people that's saying, hey, I said this years ago, and people gave me backlash. I'm not no Democratic fool. I'm an independent. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You can say I like Trump all you want to. I'm a recipient of school choice, so I can articulate that. And if you don't want to hear it, that's on you. If the only thing you could do is say, oh, you like Trump, you like Trump, then that's your bad. But if you want to ask me a question, I'll answer it. But at the end of the day, people are tired of hearing about what you can't do for us. We don't care what color. We want to hear the person that say they can do. It's time to move out the can't do people, black or white, move into can do people, because we done seen it enough. We done seen Somalians by hook or by crook get money from the government and move up. They're moving every social group above us. They're moving every race of people. Somalians, it's go who else? They bringing the they're gonna bring the Taliban over here next. The Hispanics, and then they wave their flag and tell Americans and black Americans, y'all ain't been doing nothing. I'm like, damn, I might have just paid for your truck though. You just got this money for free.
They on there sounding like us, family. All of a sudden, we're vindicated. We are right. Look at this.
Today, it was an op-ed she wrote in Houston Chronicle, talking about lack of black turnout in last two senatorial races, presidential race as well. And same thing when about putting resources on the ground. At the end of the day, what I keep telling these candidates, point blank, is that the math is the math. The further you get away, as every day progresses, as you move forward, you are further away from the civil rights movement, and as each day progresses, you're losing baby boomers, people who came of age or who were in their, who were 18, 19, 20, in the 20s and 30s during the 1960s. And if you look at the data,
you losing, it ain't about you losing the baby boomers. I hate how they try to make a big thing into something small. The reason why people, you guys are outdated because of this. The damn whole world is mixing. The whole world is white and black now. The whole world is light skinned. I'm probably about the only purebred on the internet left. Hey, me and a couple of us Geechies on here and a couple of us FBA, we the only pure bloods left. Everybody else mixing up. Now you got the kids that's born in the the 90s getting older, the 2000s getting older, and they all been mixing and been together their whole life. They don't want to hear about you talking division all day. They've been sleeping with white girls every day. You see? They've been sleeping with white men every day. People are tired. They tired of sneaking and freaking. The whole world is mixing and mingling. You even got a Somali. When the last time you seen a Somali woman with her teeth smiling and she got a white man? You can't see that in Somali. You can only see that in America. She should be thanking and kissing the ground she walk on. She got a white man in America. See, she understand. All of y'all get it. Nobody trying to hear that civil rights shit all day when you ain't even doing nothing to help civil rights, really. All you're doing is goddamn chasing ambulance. And if a black man get killed unalived by a white man, then somehow everybody now is pro-black. Other than that, pro-black, you don't do nothing pro-black. Because if Roland Martin was so pro-black with his platform, he would be saying, hey, we need our communities back. We need to be able to go into a store that's owned by someone black and not just a damn woman. We need some black men back to work so they can raise up black boys that's not unaliving people in the middle of the streets. When you got weak men, meaning men that would rather be in prison and hanging with the homies because you guys say you don't want men. You want to build up women. So then men sit around like, I'm not hanging around for this to be up under no woman. So then they leave. They all ass. So then now, guess what happened? The little 13-year-old turned 14, 15. By the time he turned 13, 14, and 15, he ain't hearing nothing mama got to say. It don't matter how she raised him. Jacking them up don't work no more. This boy taller than you. You talking about, come here, boy. You better listen to me. They not trying to hear that. And that's what our community is breeding. We breeding strong, beautiful, hardworking women, true. But we're not having any programs to incentivize anything for young boys to do other than what? There's no trades. There's no nothing for these young boys. So why wouldn't they go to rapping and all that? It looked like it's lucrative. It looked like it's a means to an end. And it really is, to prison and to that ground. And that's what they want. Why else would you have strong boys with testosterone running through their veins that's uneducated and without life skills? Why else would you do that? Unless you want a bunch of people unaliving people. That's the only thing that makes sense. You don't have to go to college to understand that. You're going to have a bunch of young men from 18 to 28 with no clue on what to do in life. And you think there's not going to be some backlash for that? But that's what they want. Because what do they want, Christopher? You got it. Sweat equity. That's all they want. So Roland Martin and all these people can front all they want to. It's some simple fixes that they can do. Like stop making a man beg a woman to see they got a child. Divide it up 50-50, guaranteed, no questions asked. Don't make it where a man got to say, give me my baby, give me my baby. Hold on now, give me my baby. I ain't trying to touch you. Give me my baby. Don't make it where it's like that. Make it where the first time a parent make it hard for the other parent to see the kid, you lose the right to the kid. Now you got to come visit. Because that is important. We see the numbers. We see it. So if you had a real pro-black initiative, you would change the child support system so men can be with their kids without having to deal with that shit. And you also would make us back in the head of our communities. You're calling it a black community when everything I see is Asian, Indian, Hispanic. What black community? How many of y'all got some black stores in your house? How many of you got black stores in your community that you can go into? So that you don't have to have an Asian dude chasing a dude across a field and shoot him in the back. A black man might give him a little more compassion. Look here, boy, I know your mama. Now, I done did some research. I know your mama. Next time you come in here, I'm going to kick your little ass. Now, a black man might handle it like that. An Asian man that ain't from here might look at him in a certain way and don't understand that you got a teenager that might go rogue your damn self. So a black man might show a little more compassion for a dude that might be stealing because some of us might have been there before. We might not think of water is worth chasing a kid across the road. We might say the next time this little back in the store, I'm gonna have a talk with his ass. See, we used to give passes. I went into a store and stole from the black store up on the corner store when I was a kid. When they caught me, guess what they did? They told my mama. Guess what my mama did? My mama kicked my ass. There was no police. Y'all always talking about bring some social workers in the community. The men were the social workers. The black women were the social workers. They would go find your mama and let your mama know before they put your black son in a system for one mistake that he made. But what's happening is now there ain't no black ownership in the community no more. So it ain't no passes given out. They're looking at you like black little hooligans, and then they calling the cops on everything that you do, and you going to jail every single time. How can we not see that? You got to start running businesses in your own community, because every community is going to have a level of theft, but how you treat it could be different. Once I'm in a community, I'm going to start learning the community. I want to know who's who, what's what. Okay, if this is a little rogue teenager and he ain't got no mama, nobody that care about him, we're going to handle this one a little different. But if we can find out who your parents are, and we can find out somebody that care about you, your grandma, that can get in your ear, we might not have to go that route. That's what a community is built on. Not a bunch of jibber jabber and talk and a bunch of Asians and Chinese and Mexicans in your community selling you everything. That's not a black community.
It's very clear. 65 plus voters, black, significant numbers identify as Democrats.
Watch this.
You go 55, 64, still a big number. You go below 54 years old, that drops. And I have been saying for years that Democrats are going to have to spend a minimum 4 times as much time and 4 times as much money than they normally do in order to reach black voters, because black voters are not as self-identifying as we used to. And I don't know what the hell these white Democratic strategists are smoking or sniffing.
Don't blame it on the white Democratic strategists. It was y'all. When we was calling this out, the people you talking about under 54, when we was calling this out, we was under siege and under attack from y'all. Y'all was attacking us. Now y'all using our talking points. Y'all don't believe me? Watch this.
But they don't understand.
He said pro-black, but they have white sponsors. It's all fake, Kwame. Oh, we know. It's all and not to say you can't take on a white sponsor, because white people helped us fight in the war. But they know the things that would help our community. And the things that would help our community is having us circulate our money in our community. That's why they don't like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown speak of Black Wall Street. Do you know how petrifying that is? That is $1.9 trillion going to be lost from other communities that's used to dividing it up. We're just the pigs that's going to slaughter. All we do is consume, get fat, and then spin it out. That's all we do. And so if that's the case, why not build some nail shops, build the things in your community? That's what we used to do. We get pissed off about what somebody was doing. We built our own. We had our own stores. We had our own. Now we begging to get back in your store. Why? Excuse me. Why are we begging? Please. Why can't we shop with you? Why? Why we do that at? Why we do that at? We don't beg to spend no money. You go to the club, you got $10,000 to spend on a bottle. You don't beg to go in there and spend it. You go somewhere else. You create your own. What the f are we begging for when we got this type of money to spend? That's all I'm saying.
And the real world in Black America and Black Texas.
But Roland, in Texas, it's not just the strategists. It's like the white Democrats. I had one of my white supporters be very upset. She texted me and was very upset because she thought I was threatening to withhold the black vote and that a really bad man, Paxton, was going to win. And I told her I'm not threatening anything, but I also told her, you literally cannot shame us into voting for Tallarico if he won't even, when he needs us, come and speak with us and listen to our issues and develop a strategy to address our issues.
Why would he?
I bet you them white people confused as hell. They probably like, why not? That's what we've been doing. Why would they change up what they've been doing? They've been not speaking to you. They've been speaking at you and towards you. You need to do this. You need to do that. You don't know that. Anybody that disagree, they just dumb. They use Roland Martin to tell you how dumb you are. A grown man that built the Fortune 500 company, I don't know if it was Fortune 500, but he built the record label, Jermaine Dupri. Smart businessman on the surface. Seemed like he run his own life. But when he said his own opinion, he had to go get schooled by Roland Martin as if he was like a baby. And when you can see your community turning all these different colors and you walking in these corner stores, you buying liquor and ain't no black people. Man, listen, everything I'm talking about, I went and did. I saw this shit years ago.